All right, first and second graders, a little language. We're starting out easier today because today we're just getting used to everything, figuring it all out. Tomorrow we're going to have a pretty significant language lesson in here, but for today you just need your handwriting book and you're going to need some papers. Be sure to use that pause button if you need to be able to locate the material I show you, and then you can get it done and then start the video again and go to the next thing. Alright, first is going to be handwriting. We are working on our lowercase k now. Second graders, you guys have page 27. You know, trace it, make it, trace it, make it, trace it, make your own. Then same thing here. Watch these lowercase k's. The sliding parts stay in between the two lines, and we do want both of them to slide. Remember, a lot of people will make this top line not very slidey. They make it go kind of straight over. Let it slide down, just like capital K has sliding. All right, so second graders, you're going to add ak to each of these, add ik to each of these, add ake to each of these, and ike to each of these. Second graders, you can leave the video running for a moment if you want to while I go over the kindergarten ones. First grade. First graders, you guys are working on page 40. Koala bear, they live in eucalyptus trees, so once you finish making your K's, if you wish to, you could get some green. Eucalyptus leaves are kind of long and skinny like this, coming off little branchy twigs. So you could give the koala bear some nice eucalyptus leaves to eat. So here, just like I was saying with second graders, you're going to be practicing your K's. Make sure that those sliding parts are really sliding and that they stay in between the two lines. And then, first graders, we're going to have you do the page next to it also. I'm going to read through these and show you the first couple, and then you can continue on your own. Of course, yes, trace them and make them here, trace them and make them here. Here, you're going to trace the word. This word is kick. And write the word, and it helps if you say the word kick as you write the word kick. Just help stick it in your brain. You can see kick and kick you'll have again over here. Luck. Again, say it to yourself as you're writing it. Luck, 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 luck. This word is talk. This is kind of a funny one. They used to pronounce it with the L sound and it also talk, but we don't say the L sound anymore. Talk. And I'm not doing it because we're just moving right through, but you know over here you're going to write these also. Here we have what you guys all should have learned if you didn't already know. Look. Do you see the two eyes looking out? And like. Be sure to also trace them over here on this side as well as write them. All right. So first grade and kindergarten, there's your handwriting. If you have not finished that yet, pause the video, finish your handwriting, and then start it again for the next part. So the next part is our daily language review. Excuse me. We're actually going to start doing these every day at school. So this seemed like a good time to get started with it. So I'm going to write up here my name in this box. Now, you don't actually need to write your name every day after this, because you can see if you write it up here, then we know it's down here. We know it's here. We know it's here. It's all on the same paper. We're just going to do Monday. Find the sentence, circle it. The dog is barking. Fuzzy the cat. Now, our two big clues for sentences are starting with a capital letter and ending with punctuation, a period or a fancy period that's an exclamation point or a question mark. But both of these have that, right? Only one of them is a whole sentence. Fuzzy the cat is what we would call a phrase. It doesn't give a whole idea. Sentences can be very hard to actually define because the technical term for a sentence is that there's a subject and a verb, and you guys probably don't know what all of that is yet. So we're going to be doing some things that just get us used to the idea of working with sentences, and then you'll start to get a sense for what they are. Which word is spelled correctly? Now the word we're looking for here is book. Here we have b-a-k, bok. B-a-a-ak, ba-a-ak, b-ak, and ba-ak. Now, none of those sounded like book, did they? So this is where in English you have to get to know not just each individual letter. This is what we start in first and second grade. We're not looking at each letter one by one. We're needing to look at groups of letters together. Now, OU can say oo or ow. Book, bauk. Neither one are what we want. OO can say oo or which is kind of like in between oo and It's So if it said oo, we would have b, ook. And if it says we have b, book. This one is spelled correctly. Make two words in the an family. So a word family is where you have a bunch of words that end with the same thing. So if you think about at, we have bat, we have hat, we have mat, we have rat. So see if you can come up with some real words. If you're having trouble thinking of some, start by going through the alphabet. Try an A. If you had A-A-N, that would be a-an. That's not a word, is it? Let's try B-A-N, b-an, ban. Is that a word? If it is, you can put a B there. Let's try C, right? We did A, B, let's try C. K-an, can. Is that a word? Let's try D, d-an, dan, dan. Is that a word? You can try E, an. Don't try vowels. Vowels are tricky. We can try E-F, an, fan, fan. Find two that are words. Now this one says write your first and last name. So go ahead and do that. For me, my first name is Charity. And, oh my goodness, pause what you're doing. Because you're in first and second grade now, so you must write your names correctly. The first letter is capital. You may not have any other letters capital, because that's just not considered correct in English. Only the first letter can be capital. So if I wrote my name like this, that's not correct, because that one's a capital, and that one's a capital, and that one's a capital. They need to all be lowercase. And then with your last name, again, the first letter goes capital, and then the others are lowercase. All right, boys and girls, you are done. If you are Franklin or Abby, you have one more paper about compound words. You'll have one each day this week. Go ahead and give them a try. But if you have some trouble, you can either ask me for help or just leave it. The rest of you guys, this is all that there is for language today. Like I said, tomorrow there will be more. What you have left for today now is math and Kids A to Z.